Welcome, soccer fans, back to Westfield, Indiana, and Grant Park. We have the second half coming up for the Nationals Union 04 Boys Black against Lexington FC. The score at the start of the second half is Nationals Union 2 and Lexington 0. The two Nationals goals were scored by Devin Dylan Hernandez on a great cross by Zach Wittenberg, flicked into the goal. And the second goal was scored by Jeremy Sharp on a PK earned by Aiden Bariak. Cross sent in by Jeremy Sharp, corralled on a line by the Lexington keeper, who was being pressured by Aiden Bariak on a run. Pressure by Nationals Union results in a turnover. Aiden Bariak dribbling through the middle of the field. Passes off to Nolan Miller. Switches the field to Sharp. Takes the defender on 1v1, creates some space, and he's shouldered off the ball by a Lexington defender. Nationals gets the possession back. Zach Koyompa over on the far side of the field, taking on a couple Lexington defenders, gets the ball inside the box, plays across, and ball's intercepted by Lexington, cleared out. Sharp takes the ball, played into Wittenberg, who overruns the ball. It's going to go out for a Lexington goal kick. Nationals Union 1-0 in Great Lakes Conference play thus far this spring in the Premier 1 division. Lexington, I believe, yet to play a game until this fixture. Zach Koyompa makes a Lexington player miss. Played up the field for Jaker City, who reaches to the ball before it reaches the Lexington end line. Lexington doing a good job of tackling the ball away from Nationals Union in this game thus far. There's not a whole lot of space out there for Lexington, for Nationals Union players to take a Lexington player 1v1. They're pretty quick getting to the ball. We have a Lexington throw in. Lexington player trips on the ball. Taken over by Nolan Miller. Played back to Sharp. Dribbles the ball towards the middle of the field. Played back to Ryan Bovee. Plays the ball to Ryan Decker. Played back out wide to Sharp. A little bit too hard on the pass. Goes off Sharp for a Lexington throw. Ball stolen by Nationals again. Ball just cleared up field by Sharp. Taken over by Lexington, back to Sharp. Takes the ball up the near sideline, played up again into a Lexington defender. Nolan Miller with possession of the ball, plays the ball to her city. Loses the ball on a slide tackle. Back to Sharp, plays the ball over to the top to Nolan Miller, who is onside. Left-footed pass over to her city. Plays the ball back out wide to Sharp. Sharp tries to beat the defender 1v1. Tackle out of bounds for a Nationals throw. Sharp taking the throw to Wittenberg. Plays the ball back to Sharp. Back upfield. Sharp brings the ball in. Sends a service across with his left. Played in. Bariak corrals the ball. Out to Miller. Miller hits a shot off the Lexington defender. Plays the ball. Flicks it back out. Over to Sharp. Takes the ball to the middle of the field. Light touch back to Miller, plays the ball to Decker. Over to Wittenberg, back to Miller. Ball played down in the corner for Gruka. Makes a great run. The Lexington defender tackled the ball away from Gruka, and Gruca with a little grab there, and the Lexington player gets whistled for the foul. Lexington has a free kick deep in their own end, played short. Nationals Union not really pressuring the ball here. Nationals Union takes possession again. One v one. Played player. Sharp was taken down as he was trying to make a run for a return pass, and is awarded a free kick by the official. The kick will be about 5 yards inside, right on the touchline of Union, Nationals Union half. Ball restarted, played all the way to the other side of the field. Lexington just kind of playing around with the ball here at their back end here, and the Nationals not really pressuring. They may not be pressuring a whole lot since they're up 2 goals already. Lexington doing a good job of holding possession with a lot of 1 and 2 touch. That ball did go over the touchline, out for a national throw. Long throw taken by Sharp to Ursidy, who gets a touch on the ball, can't corral it, and the ball goes out for a Lexington throw. In there, ball won by Sharp, tackle away from Lexington, won by Nolan Miller, played up to Ryan Gruca, and a little bump in the back. Gruca gets away with the ball, in on goal, and the keeper comes out for a tackle. Nationals whistled for a foul here. Restart by Lexington. Good 1-2 touch combination here by Lexington. Unfortunately, the ball goes out of bounds. That was some good soccer right there. Nationals players there were lobbying for the referee to give them that throw in. Instead, he awards the throw to Lexington. Long throw off the head of a Lexington player. Ball volleyed in the air. Slide tackle by Decker saved the ball from going in deep into the box. Results in a corner kick for Lexington. Lexington, all the players in the box are on an angle, some at the edge of the 18, some at the edge of the 6. Ball played in by Lexington, sails over everybody. Player at the top of the 18, sent in on a shot, off Evan Lindsley's hands, over the goalpost, over the crossbar, for another Lexington corner kick. The ball was sent right into Evan Lindsley. Somehow that ball ended up just going through his hands and deflecting up over the crossbar. Not sure if Lindsley saw that ball coming in or if he was green. Ball played in, cleared out by your city, played back in by Lexington, and the ball goes way wide of the Nationals' goal. Lexington doing a good job offensively here of keeping the pressure on Nationals Union. They got a turnover from the goal kick, played the ball in, and one touch shot just outside the 18 went wide right. Ball played right up the middle by Lindsley to Miller. Plays the ball over to Simon, to Hoyumpa, brings the ball back slightly towards the middle of the field. Back to Miller, he plays the ball to Decker. Plays the ball on the near side here to Sharp. Takes a defender 1v1, he gets double teamed, he's able to work through it. And still dribbling the ball up the field, plays Ryan Bovey in the middle of the field. Right. Bovey plays Hoyumpa. A little spin move there, takes the ball to the corner. Left-footed service. Over the first two, Lexington, head back out. Volleyed. Trapped by Aiden Bariak with a shot on goal that was deflected and blocked. Nobody for Nationals wanted that 50-50 ball there. Lexington comes out and plays that ball. Nationals deflected it and assumed possession again. Nationals doing a good job of possessing the ball and playing a wide field here. They're just having a hard time finishing when they get the ball within the 18-yard to 25-yard area. Nolan Miller tackles the ball away, takes the ball up middle, stops, changes direction, plays Bariak, who switches the field to Sharp. Takes the defender 1v1. No call there for anybody. Play continued. Wittenberg won the ball on the side, sent a cross in that didn't find anybody. Bovey with the ball sent out to Hoyumpa. The referee was kind of out of position there on that last exchange. It looked like Sharp was taken down on a tackle, and then when there was no call, it looked like he took down the Lexington player, and there was no call on that either. The referee looked like he was out of position. Nationals Union again possessing the ball. Bovey plays the ball over to Sharp, who's pressured by a Lexington player, who tackles the ball and goes off him out of bounds for a Nationals throw in. Play restarted by Sharp to City, who's immediately pressured by a Lexington defender. Sent back to the Nationals back line. Lexington pressuring offensively with really only 2 to 3 players at any given time. Good 1-2 combination there by Nationals. Sharp takes the ball. He's taking the ball upfield. Moving with pace, plays the ball with the outside of his foot to Urcity. Shoulders off. Urcity plays the ball in, and keeper comes out and gets a hand on the ball and makes a save. Shane Simon gets in front of a Lexington player there and wins the ball. Nolan Miller with a switch of the ball to Wittenberg, who has now assumed the right back responsibilities due to Sharp making that run. Sharp with a nice cross in over to her city. Lexington defender wins that ball and clears it out with a head. Again, the score here in the second half, Nationals Union 2, Lexington 0. The scores for Nationals scored by Devin Dillon Hernandez and Jeremy Sharp. Good long ball played in by Ryan Bovey. Wittenberg's going to get there. Keeper's coming out. Keeper hits the ball outside the box. Now he's got to play with his feet, and he does a smart move by just playing the ball out of bounds. Be a Nationals throw. Sharp takes to Wittenberg, plays the ball back to him. Sharp sends the ball in on a cross, headed out by a Lexington defender. Wittenberg wins the ball, plays her city. Played to the middle of the field. Lexington really does not have any presence in the middle of the field. Bariak, I'm surprised he didn't just turn and go to goal with that without being pressured. Instead, plays the ball out to Hoyompa. Takes the ball to the end line, beats a couple Lexington defenders, plays the ball to the middle, cleared out by a Lexington player again. Miller wins the ball. Cleared out, corralled by Sharp. Sharp sends a long ball in, and almost a collision there by her city and the Lexington keeper, but they missed each other and the ball went harmlessly over the end line for a Lexington goal kick. Looks like the Lexington keeper wanted to do a quick restart there to his defender, but he's down tying his shoe. Ball sent out on a goal kick, won by Wittenberg on a header. Nationals controls the play again. City does a good job making the Lexington defender miss. Ball pass ended up going under Nolan Miller's foot. Looked like Nationals was going to have a chance to break in there as Miller had an option with Jeremy Sharp going up the near side. The linesman over there flags Nationals Union for a foul, and I believe it was Simon over there. So Lexington's going to have a free kick. Looks like it's about 15 yards inside of the Nationals half. Lexington getting ready to sub in. Ball sent in. Evan Lindsay comes out and punches that ball out back outside of his box. Nationals almost clear the ball back towards half. Ryan Decker misplays the header there. Won by a Lexington player, and then misplays that, and the ball goes into Evan Lindsay's hands. Lexington tried to take that throw, but I believe the referee awarded it to Nationals. Lexington subs in. Nope. It is a Lexington throw. The initial indication by the referee was a Nationals throw in. Lexington holding possession here pretty good. Ball played in. It looks like the linesman has a flag up on the far side for a Lexington offsides. Ball sent deep by Lindsley this time over Wittenberg's head. Played back by Lexington. Aiden Bariak's going to win it, run in and steal that ball. Oh, our city gets a toe on that ball off the keeper's hands. Wittenberg in, wins the ball. A shot saved by the Lexington keeper and cleared out. There's another good opportunity for Nationals Union there. Now going the other way, we have a Lexington 2-on-1. The referee there calls a light foul on Nationals Union. Lexington's going to end up with a free kick here about, well, now that the player spun it in, about a yard outside of the near side of the Nationals 18-yard box. The referee now admonishing some players for some pushing and shoving and holding and grabbing. It looks like he's going to pull a card out here. He's the official talking to Jake or City here about his actions inside the box. And the ball on the free kick sent over the top. Real no threat there against Nationals Union. And it looks like we have some substitutions coming in here. Lexington subbing in. We have Richie Ludwig, Nico Wazlewski coming in. Looks like coming in for Nolan Miller. And looks like Jeremy Sharp. We are in the 62nd minute out of a required 80. Good work by Wittenberg. He just couldn't work through the double and triple team there by Lexington. We have another substitution by Lexington. And play restarts. It will be a Lexington throw. Ball sent in long, intercepted by Bariak. Misplay by a Lexington defender, but he keeps the ball. Flicking it over his head. Good shield. Gruga trying to win the ball. It's a good job by allowing the referee, having the referee allow those guys to play some soccer. It's good physical play. Lexington breaks in on a break. Shane Simon with a block out to Bariak, who's a little slow corralling the ball in and playing it out. And the official on the sideline here, the linesman, indicates a throw in for Nationals Union. Lindsley sends the ball out, won by Wittenberg. Can't control it, can't possess the ball. Lexington wins it back, sent back to their central back. Played out. Hoyumpa deflected that. Nationals Union is now going to possess the ball. Richie Ludwig wins it back to Decker. Just plays it out on the near side here. No Nationals player. Lexington with a turnover here to Richie Ludwig, played up by Bariak. Wittenberg making a run. Bariak just misses him. The ball's going to roll to the corner. The ball's going to go out for a Lexington throw. Looks like we have a substitution here. Mateo Phillips for Nationals is going to come in for Ryan Decker. He's going to go into center back position along with Simon. Again, the score here at Grant Park in Westfield, Indiana, Nationals 2 and Lexington FC 0. Nico Wazlewski with a good spin move there, but loses the ball to Lexington. Mateo Phillips deflects the ball back upfield to Aiden Bariak. Goes off Lexington for a throw. Nationals tried to go with a quick restart, but the referee whistles the stoppage in play for a Lexington substitution. We are in the 66th minute out of required 80. Nationals Union possessing the ball here. So just as I say that, the ball's played out of bounds for a Lexington throw. Aiden Bariak in. He looks like to be 1v1. Plays the ball off to her city, who plays the ball over. Goes off the keeper and in the net for a goal. A great play by Aiden Bariak to play that ball over to her city. He powered the ball through the keeper's hands and his midsection rolled under him and into the back of the net. That brings our score to Nationals Union 3 and Lexington FC 0. Good, taking the ball up the sideline. Eventually runs into a tackle by Lexington. Played out of bounds. Looks like it'll be a Nationals throw. Devin Dylan Hernandez coming into the game, as is Jai Kozar Lewis. Replacing Ryan Gruka and Zach Wittenberg. Handball called on Nationals Union. Award a free kick to Lexington. Devin Hernandez comes into the game. He scored the first goal in this game. At this point, that looks to be the difference maker. Ball played in quickly on a throw to Nico Wisniewski, who's in. He's into the box. He's by the defender. He plays the ball on a shot right into the hands of the Lexington keeper. Looked like he had City running free through the middle of the box. And the keeper for Lexington punts the ball in the ceiling. Looks like it would be a Nationals indirect kick at the point where the ball hit the ceiling. Quick restart by Richie Ludwig. Played over to Hoyampa. Looks like he does a stutter move. Plays the ball off to Wisniewski. Played the ball on a through to City. Sends the ball across the field to Kozar Lewis. Short pass. Doesn't quite find Bariak, but he still wins it. Lexington coming up the near side of the field. Kozar Lewis putting on pressure with a great tackle. The ball goes over to Ludwig. Played the ball back by Simon. Dylan Hernandez plays the ball to Kozar Lewis, who sends the ball upfield. Richie Ludwig with a touch on the ball. It just goes wide. Wide enough for him for the ball to go out of bounds. And Devin Hernandez with a good outside touch beat the defender. That was a good slide tackle by a Lexington player to win the ball from Hernandez. The ball is going to end up going out for a corner kick. The Lexington player tried to get the referee to call the ball in his favor for a goal kick. That's not happening. Take the corner kick will be Zach Koyumpa. Ball sent in on the far side. Our City was making a run, but it went over his head. Hernandez now has the ball in the far corner. Trying to beat a defender 1v1. Instead, he wins a throw-in. Plays the ball to Our City. Plays the ball back towards the middle to Ludwig. Nationals possessing the ball here. Good change of direction by Ludwig, but loses the ball after the double team. One back over on a tackle by Bariak. Played back to Simon. Over to Kozar Lewis. Near side to Bovey. Played down the line just past the Lexington defender to Ludwig. Ludwig's all over the field right now. Played the ball into the box. Was expecting Hernandez to make a run, and he didn't. One by Simon over to Lewis. Good spin move by Simon. Plays the ball back to keeper Lindsley. Outlet pass to Bovey. To the far side for Phillips. Played up to Wazlewski. Long ball to Our City. Up in the corner. Flag stays down. Our City's onside. The ball did get over the touchline for a throw-in. We are in the 73rd minute of this game out of required 80. Lexington possessing the ball back to their keeper over the near side defense. Kozar Lewis with good pressure run. Nationals win possession. Ball sent up by Mateo Phillips to Wazlewski. Plays the ball inside to Our City, who has it, fires a shot just wide left of the Lexington goal. Careless play there by Lexington. It results in the ball going over the touchline for a Nationals throw. That last sequence there by Wazlewski and Our City really should have resulted in a goal. They had a 2v1 and Our City was in. If he just lightly places that ball on the side of the net, it most likely will be a 4-0 game. City with Kozar Lewis with a long play up to Dylan Hernandez, who flicks the ball over to the center back. Center back plays the ball back to the keeper, which is the only play really. Hernandez was on his back. Ball played up. Lexington player wins the ball to head over 3 Union players. Shane Simon attempting to win the ball and corral it to possess inside of his own box. He plays the ball out to Kozar Lewis, intercepted by a Lexington player. Lexington put on some pressure here. Ball taken towards the middle of the field and fired over the top of the Nationals goal.
Is this a regular season game for you guys, or like actually? Is this like a regular season game for you guys,
Lexington putting on good pressure. offensively right now. Nationals Union can't get the ball out of their end. Ryan Bovee clears the ball out over to Hernandez. Looks like the Nationals is on a 4-on-1 break. If they have a through ball played by Richie Ludwig over to Wizalewski, cleared out by the center back of Lexington. And a good play. Wizalewski would have been in on goal had he not made that play. Change direction by Bariak. Sends the ball across the field to Ursidy. Ursidy swings and misses. He looks like he was going to try to hit Jai Kozar-Lewis. Now Lexington breaks up the field. Lexington players around the goalie. He's in the box. He beats Phillips. Plays back to the center. Blocked by Kozar-Lewis. Much like the Nationals sequence a little while ago with Wizalewski and Ursidy, Lexington looks like they should have put the ball in the back of the net there. Instead, it's going to end up with a Nationals goal kick. Good play by Bovee back to Simon. He's being pressured up the field. Good 1-2 ball played out by Lexington. Hernandez to Ursidy. Good through ball by Ursidy to Hernandez. He's in on goal. Plays the ball, and he plays it just wide. Looked like he rushed that placement just a little bit. Good strike by Ryan Bovee from about 5 yards outside the 18. Had to make a diving save by the Lexington keeper. Ball goes out for a Nationals corner kick. Normally, Sharp would be taking these corner kicks on this side of the field if he was in the game. He was substituted at about the 62nd minute. Looks like it'll be Ludwig to take the corner kick. Ludwig sends the ball in. Near side, right into the Lexington keeper's hands. Plays the ball. Lexington player beats Simon. Mateo coming over. Mateo Phillips shielding the ball. Played across. In on goal. The defenders and Evan Lindsley. Good job to recover here defensively to keep that ball from going into the back of the net. Lindsley plays the ball all the way up the field on the other side for Hernandez. He can't corral the ball. They're in the final minute of regulation here. Ball played across to Bovee. Sends the ball back to Bariak. Over to Kozar-Lewis, who plays the ball in. Must have been expecting a Nationals player to be making a run. It just runs into the keeper. Plays the ball upfield right to Simon. Touch the ball to Bariak. Played the ball to Hernandez over to City on the near side. We are now in added time, where City takes the ball to the end line, plays the ball, goes off a Lexington player for a Nationals corner kick. We are in added time. Hoyampa will take the corner kick for Nationals. Iampa plays the ball in. Far side, Hernandez goes up for the header, goes over his head. And looks like Nationals was whistled for a foul somewhere in that box. Not sure where it was. And Lexington's going to have a free kick just outside of their 6. The referee looks like he's about to blow his whistle for the end of the match, and he does. And with that, the Nationals Union 04 Boys Black win 3-0 over Lexington FC. Tomorrow, Nationals Union plays at 2 p.m. and they will be taking on Ohio Galaxies FC. We'll see you tomorrow.